It's a good feeling. I haven't got this new baseball bat to celebrate. What the f? You grab the edge of the glass before you can drink. Hey, what gives? I just wanted to add a bit of flavor. I really did want to do it more gently. But as it turns out, I still messed up on cutting your tendon. Fucking legs are gone. How did Milo's hand get so big? Wait. Because that's Ryan. Right there. But like, is this Hulk? Hello my loves, I'm Degenerate and welcome back to Perfect Love. Today we're going to be doing all of the endings for this side right here. No, yeah, we're gonna keep it as that. So we're back at the beginning. And I went further back because I wanted to change the name to something else. Let's do Boo for sure. Because we're in, we're in a different route, so I thought to change the nickname as well. My Boo. It doesn't really matter what nickname you pick. Nothing really changes. So this time we're going to the batting cages. That's so cool. Yo. I'm in the mood to swing a bat. Let us begin. He sounds. I'm not really the aggressive or athletic type. That's no problem, because you will be. You have some anger to release, don't you? We'll have some fun. Then, shall we? Holding out your hand, Milo takes it, and we walk together towards the batting ring. Yes. My personal room, please. Ooh, a personal room? My gosh. Holding Milo, we head to an empty room filled with bats and a dummy. I thought we were gonna swing a bat. We are. Just perhaps not in the way you were thinking. You pick up the bat and it cracks as the dummy flies backwards and bounces back. Also like a rage room. I've always wanted to go to one of those. You could break like old PCs and stuff or monitors. I really want to go. Milo flinches at the loud sound. Here you go. Your turn. He seems reluctant to take it. I don't think I can. I'm against violence. My Boo. It's not against a real person, only a dummy. You place the bat into his hand. There's nothing wrong with letting out your anger like this. You lean in closer to him. Yes. Look at the... Bro, I love the hair. Aren't you angry at those bullies? How they always use you? How they laugh behind your back, even though you've done nothing wrong. You didn't deserve it. You never did. All you wanted was a peaceful life. That's how I felt. Is it not the same for you? This is sort of manipulation too, but I guess it only is like what he does after. Because they're both manipulation. But this one's a lot more forward. Just let out your rage. Come on, Milo, you got this. He clenches his fist around the bat. You grin as he steps toward the dummy. Damn! Taking a step back, he clubs the dummy hard. He said he was against violence, right? And then again. And again. Wow. Why? Why do you always kick me? Uh-oh. What have I done wrong? You think you know everything. That's Ryan, guys. That's supposed to be Ryan. So it's a shame that it's always Ryan that, you know? Just die. Already. Almost in tears, Milo strikes the dummy over and over again. The rage in his eyes is so tantalizing. You're thrilled beyond belief. Finally, after bludgeoning the dummy, he steps back, heaving to catch his breath. And one more strike. The bat shatters. He screams out, dropping the remains of the bat and clutching his hand. Milo, are you alright? Okay, there's also an eye behind our little name tag thingy. A lot of eyes. Sorry, I went overboard. No, not really. Dang, I wonder what the eye looked like before when Milo was the other one. What are you sorry about? It's the most alive that I've seen you. From your bag, you pull out bandages. Give me your hand, my love. He holds out his hand, blood-stained, as you tend to the wound. I didn't think I had so much rage inside of me. Yeah, it was scary, but it felt good. He looks up at me, grinning shyly. Yeah, it felt really good. He looks down as if scared. I didn't scare you, did I? If I did, I promise I won't. My boo. There's no way I could be scared of you that easily. If anything, it made me happy you were finally letting your anger out. The world can be cruel. You wrap his hands round and round. I wonder if there will come a day where you or I get attacked. What? Why would you think that? Because I make enemies up in here. It's only natural. This world is filled with violence. There's the violence thing. The word. One day you might have to strike back. Well, solving violence with violence, it's wrong, right? Not always. Don't think of it as violence. Think of it as self-defense. Protection against others. Protecting the people you love. You trust me, right? Yeah. Then, please protect me if the situation arises. There's that tiger. I hear it. I will, I promise. And so the bats continued swinging. From then on, the batting area became our place together. For dates. To let off steam. All sorts of things. And slowly, you taught him. Step back a bit when you hit. It's not good to be too close. It's not fair for someone as kind and as strong as you to be hurt like this. Striking someone in the knees is a good way to disable someone. What was in the Left 4 Dead game? My boo, you deserve the world, but they don't deserve you. The chin and nose as well. Everyone feels like they're against us. I can only trust you. I'm the only one you can trust. Walking Dead game, not Left 4 Dead. That's totally different. Walking Dead. That's what Lee taught Clementine. The way to hit, the way to act. The ways to hit. Plural. It was fun at first, but it's important to keep each date entertaining. Destroying cars, an abandoned lot, breaking glass jars, plates, and other pieces in a ramshackled house. Self-defense classes to fight, protect, hurt. Whatever it would take to train him. Whatever it would take to watch him grow stronger. Ensnaring him to only cling onto you. To save only you. Nobody else in this world. Just as it should be. ... For a while it seemed that days were peaceful. Milo grew more confident as a person. More brash in some senses. A choker? His attire changed as well. More rough and ruthless. Yet despite this, his personality was still meek, timid. It seemed more work still needed to be done. I would have left it right there, in my opinion. The bully slowly strayed away from him, not sure to make of this development. Uh-oh? And as they did, he stayed close to you, clinging. No one came near him. As it was meant to be. Yeah. Because to him, you were his savior. And yet, it wasn't enough. My, you've gotten stronger, my boo. Those bullies have to think twice before coming near you. You've really changed, haven't you, Milo? Uh-oh. Is that bad? I mean, I like it a lot better now. Look at the little... Oh my gosh. I think it's an improvement. Are you happy that you've been remade this way? Gotta let the alpha out. I feel like I'm a new person since I met you. It's a good feeling. I haven't got this new baseball bat to celebrate. What the f? You briefly hear something being thrown before the wind is knocked out of you. You can barely push yourself up as you sputter blood and saliva onto the ground. You feel yourself being pulled out by the hair as you see Milo frozen in fear. Surrounding him are a bunch of gang members, holding pipes, bats, and other weapons. Wait a minute. Just 1 second, wait a minute. Let's think about this. Rationally, right? Just lock in, lock in. Well. Looks like Ryan was right this time. Ryan! He doesn't stop. Scars traced on her face, and she looks you in the eyes. Really? Ooh, rattlesnake? That brat really paid us big money to smack you around, huh? Ryan? The one who's been bullying me all this time? Yeah. Is that what this is about? Uh-oh. He must have been butthurt that you're no longer a punching bag for him. Huh. I guess that's why we gotta take it out on this one. Huh. What? He's trembling a bit, and his eyes are darting around anxiously. What the f, Ryan? This is all Ryan's fault. Don't hurt them. It's me you want, right? My boo. Don't hurt my boo. I love this already. Your vision is blurred, and his voice is echoing in your ears. And yet, you smile. Happy. Remember what I said? This world is filled with violence. You promised to protect me, right? Are you really going to back on that? Looks like your boo has some Oopsies. The next sound was a broken scream as a bat cracked into her ribcage. Gyat! From then there was nothing but a massacre. The cracks of bones as the bat shattered them, the screams of begging as he took another victim. The sound splattered blood on the pavement below. Milo kept bashing them over and over again. They tried to restrain him, keep him down, hit him, but he never flinched. The only thing he could think of was how to protect you. And soon, the gang member grabbing you was the last one standing. The scared gang member flinched slightly, not expecting this meek man would put up such a fight. You smiled as you watched her quiver a bit. As Milo walked closer to her, hobbling a bit from side to side. dragging his now red bat across the floor. His eyes focused only on her. She dropped you and ran. Then you looked up at Milo, covered in red. We're starting it off real strong. His eyes weren't one of a human anymore. Milo? What's up, buddy? Milo, my boo. Come on, let's go. You dragged him away from the scene as best you could. You could feel him shaking a bit. Finally, he spoke. Sorry. I'm sorry. You protected me, my boo. Why are you apologizing? It's Ryan's fault anyways. Yes, it is. Didn't you hear what she said? That Ryan was the one who tried to attack me? Remember that? All because I tried to help you? Ryan. Ryan. You're right. I'm always right. Ooh. It's his fault. That's what I said. Telling you. From then on, the attacks became more frequent. Whenever you were outside, they would jump you from behind. Milo would always protect you as best he could. He became paranoid, clinging onto you more desperately to protect you. Unsurprisingly, it seemed that Ryan had disappeared at the moment, as if he knew that Milo would come after him. What a coward. Uh-huh. You smirked. It was fitting of him. Being a coward? It seems that there's no one we can trust. The fact that anyone can attack me at any moment, we can only trust each other. Of course, I won't let them hurt you. I won't let anyone hurt you. It's the beast. Oh, who's that? Once again, you were surrounded by the bodies of gang members sent to harass you. Though you would never let him kill them. You could always tell that Milo could barely hold back. It's unfortunate that the police couldn't help us. In the end, the only one I can trust is you. I will protect you until the end. I know you will, my boo. He smiles, as if he were looking at the only thing that mattered. The barrage of attackers seems to have lessened. I think Ryan is starting to realize that brute force isn't going to cut it. It'll have to come out eventually. In our class, he and I are assigned a project together. I'm gonna kill that bastard after what he's done to you. You walk to him, stroking his cheek and calming him down. Yes, calm the beast. There, my boo, in due time. Uh-oh, what's that say? You're what? What the f? You're what? I don't know what that says. Oh. Why do you freak out like that? I don't know. You're my everything, so I can't. I can't lose you. You smile silently as you feel his eyes gaze upon you. Yeah. It's working. That's good. You pat around your pocket suddenly. It seems you've dropped it. Crouching down, you start to rummage under the bodies of the fallen. What are you doing? What if they wake up and grab you? Then you'll be there to beat them down again, right? There it is. You pull out a bundle of bandages from under the bodies. It looked like you're injured, so I have to patch you up again. You could have just bought them from the store. You could say I'm a bit sentimental. These ones are special. It's the same roll that I first patched you up with. What? You kept that? Like, huh? He seems flustered as you bandage his arms once again. Of course, it was the first date we had. After finishing, you pulled at his arm. Walk me home, alright? So I be safe. And so, he walked you back to your dorm, safe and sound. Hello? Oh, POV of a different person? Let's go. God, that kid was rough. I thought we were going against a college student. Is everyone alright? Did you get the cash? Yeah, that one slipped it under when they picked up the bandages. Are you serious? That one is a real freak who hires people to attack them. Must have something to do with that Ryan kid. You think it's some sort of revenge scheme? I don't know. Seemed like more than that. That one. Feel bad for that Milo kid. He has no idea what's in store for him. For a while it seemed as if everything had died down. The attacks basically became non-existent. Thought we could let our guard down. Milo was especially restless, glaring at anyone who even so happened to glance at you. He watched over you like a guard dog, stayed by you as much as he could. No one would ever come near us like that. It was comforting, in a way. And so days went on as normal. Schoolwork, fun activities, some dates. Well, at least until one of the big projects for our class. It seems Ryan has appeared again, and he's my partner for the big project. Milo slams his fist into the wall next to him, denting it. The people around snap quiet in fear before slowly resuming their talk. Don't get too excited, my boo. I should find a way to rip his tongue out of his mouth. You got it. I'm sure I could find a way to bash his head in without anyone noticing. That'd be quite the treat to watch. If he cries out, it's even more fun. He smiles widely, cracking his knuckles. But not yet. As much as I'd love to destroy him in that way, my boo, I would like to actually pass this class, and this project is a huge part of my grade. Let's hold off of it now, alright? Milo growls a bit, but remains silent afterwards. What was that? Fine, but the second you guys are done, he tightens his bandages. So as long as you don't draw any attention, you can do as you please. We're supposed to be meeting up in Cafe 15 to talk about what we're going to do. And I'd like you to come with just in case. Who knows if he'll pull something. Milo scowls a bit, clearly wanting to punch a hole in his face. As if I could have let you go alone. You're mine! And I won't let anyone touch you. Okay. Your response sends shivers down your spine. You've trained him a little too well. Nah, we're good. As we walked in, we see Ryan sitting at one of the booths. His face twists from contempt to annoyance when he sees that Milo has entered with you. Strange. He's not in our group, is he? Milo and I are a package deal. Or are you jealous that you've suddenly become the third wheel? Ryan looks as if he wants to lunge at you. But Milo leans forward. He wraps his arm around you as if to warn him. Touch a single hair on their head and I'll snap your neck. I'm not a cop. Don't arrest me, officer. Ryan hesitates and leans back down. Whatever. Let's just hurry up and get this project finished. For the next couple of hours, you and Ryan planned out our project. The two of you ordered some food and drinks, seemingly chatting nonchalantly about what to do. But underneath it all, it felt like you were pointing knives at each other's throats. Uh-oh. Living under threat of violence was something to be angry about. Milo would watch silently as we talked with each other, his arms crossed, leaning back, glaring at Ryan. Like he would slam his head into the table at any moment. We dropped our spoon again, y'all. Scribbling down Ryan's ramblings, your spoon slipped and fell onto the ground. I got it. Milo leans down under the table to grab it, not before bumping his head against it a bit. Clumsy little guy. He gently places the spoon into your hand before glaring at Ryan. What are you looking at? Ugh. This lovey-dovey crap makes me want to barf. His hand taps on the table a bit before looking at his phone. His eyes dart around for a second before standing. Well, I got a jet. See you losers later. Grabbing his backpack, he leaves the two of us alone. Finally. He chugged down the glass of water after he leaves and slams it on the table. Yo, he drugs us again? I don't get it. Why? This... Somehow it tastes bitter, like you're disgust for him. He didn't even pay for his portion of the bill, that lowlife. Don't worry, I'll make him pay. Though I might break some bones along the way. Forget it! I need him alive so he doesn't make me do all the work. That's disappointing. Sighing, you fork over the money, and you and Milo head back. Let's walk back to the dorms. I have to get some stuff before the next class. Milo nods and holds you as you walk. But as you walk, something doesn't feel right. You start to falter, your legs feeling weak, and... My boo! Oh my gosh. Everything goes dark. You wake up, staring at the ceiling of your dorm, laying on the bed. Milo seems to have been by your side, holding and stroking your hand gently. Please, please, my boo. You can feel his warm hand shaking as you place your other hand on him. His eyes snapped open, and he happily holds your hand to his face. Thank God. Thank God. Despite how gruff he acts normally, he's always soft for you. We love that, don't we? My boo, what happened? You passed out suddenly after we left the cafe. Oh no. Did I now? You recall Ryan tapping his fingers against the table. His eyes were darting at the glass. Oh, I see what happened. That snake really has it out for me, huh? What did he do? He clutches onto your hand tighter, almost crushing it before loosening it. Sorry, Don't worry. You'll be able to use that anger soon. It seems that Ryan must have drugged me. Must have been the water. Dropping my spoon was the perfect opportunity for him to do so. How oddly clever for him. First he sends gang members after us, now he drugs you? Yeah. It's time to get this nigga killed. He punches the bed, and you can feel it creak in agony. Disgusting. He really doesn't know how to leave it alone, huh? Well, he should be given a taste of his own medicine. You tap your forehead as you think, what would make Ryan suffer more? Drugging him back would be ample payback. You do have access to the chemistry lab again. Watching Ryan shudder as his body collapses on himself, as he did to you, would be entertaining. Or maybe he might have other secrets he's hiding. You might see it coming if we attempt to drug him back. Stalking him would be less obvious, and it would send him a proper warning as to not mess with you. Choices, choices. Milo looks at you eagerly as you make your decision. The best way to get payback, ... I don't know, it just seems weird for this aggressive Milo to actually stalk him. So let's just do the drug one first. Wouldn't it be fun to give him a taste of his own medicine? Drugging him. I'd rather just break his legs. Oh my boo. That does sound like fun. But sometimes it's good to be a little bit more smart about it. Just think of it as a study date. It'll be fun learning how to drug people. Study date. You can feel his hand warming up as he considers the date. Well then, shall we have fun on our date? Let's get going then. Despite feeling the effects, you refuse to show weakness and stand up. You think of Ryan's face in agony, and smile as Milo follows you out of the dorm. We're back. In this creepy-ass hallway, oh my gosh. You walk with Milo to a seemingly quiet part of the campus. Unlocking an abandoned lab, Milo trains, why do I keep doing that? Trails in behind you. This looks like a different background. I don't know. No, right? No, yeah, it's the same. My boo is very clever. I didn't even know you could have access to this lab. One of the professors were very kind. Oh, here is very kind. They saw my interest in chemistry and let me use this lab. As if that were true, you swiped it off of another student while they weren't looking and made a copy. He hugged into you suddenly, startling you. My lover, you really are amazing. Thank you. Even after being attacked day after day, you're so strong. It's only because of you, my boo, that I was able to stay strong. Waltzing into the lab, the beakers and other glass tubes stood watching us. Well then, let's get started. You think back at what it felt like when you were drugged. Dizziness. A bit of drowsiness. The way he did it so fast, and the fact that you couldn't see it in the water. Looks like that bastard learned from before and actually made a proper dosage of GHB. Still don't know what that means. So this is what he drugged you with? He picks up a chair and throws it at the ground. Bouncing and making... oh, and marking the wall. I won't let him get away with this. I know. You wanted to stop him, but you suddenly felt dizzy and held on to him. My boo, are you okay? It seems the drugs still have a bit of side effect to them. Help me. You held yourself steady as Milo gently helped you stand. You should rest. No, I have to stop Ryan from doing this again. Here, take this first. You hand him some safety goggles, which he fumbles with awkwardly. I feel stupid. You're actually adorable! I love glasses. Really? I think you look quite nice. You wink at him, causing him to get flustered. Let's get started. GHB is probably the most common one. We have the ingredients ready. Luckily you had experience with it before and knew what to do. With the materials here, it seemed that it would be rather easy to make. I've also always wanted to make chloroform as well, but it might not be that good in this situation. Oh, I said though, right? No, I was right. Can we just kidnap him with it? Knock him out like BAM! Sure, if we were in a movie. In reality, we'd probably just kill him. And that's the problem. Why? Like, what? You're such a jester, Milo. Sadly, I still need him for the project. He huffs an annoyance at your answer, but plays it cool. Yeah. Maybe for fun, I'll show you how to make it in a bit. You pull out a silicone package you had taken from the seaweed you had eaten earlier. I'll have to check if it's enough, but ketamine is fun to make as well. And as for this, you pull out another packet from your pocket. Seems like it's pretty easy to get that word if you can pretend you need it for anxiety. My boo is so smart. I didn't even know you had such interest. Well, I've always been curious about these kinds of things. But unfortunately, Ryan did use them against me. Milo growls a bit as you mention him. But now I'll be using this knowledge against him. You reap what you sow, after all. You stretch out, prepared to teach Milo the ropes. Shall we? Let's dance. For a couple of days, you and Milo would sneak inside of the labs. You had to be careful to clean up afterwards, but considering how secluded this lab was, nobody ever came in. Milo, as usual, was a fast learner. He picked up everything naturally. At the same time, you and Ryan finished your project together. You had convinced Ryan to have a drink once the both of you, had finished. A perfect opportunity. How surprising. I guess since we're almost done, he wants to celebrate early. I'll be a bit more careful this time. And you hold out some white powder to show Milo. Get a bit of vengeance too, then. Well, Milo, are you coming with? I'll need backup in case something goes wrong while we're talking. He puts his fist together as if he's ready to punch someone. Of course, I'll always be by your side, my boo. And if anything happens, I won't hesitate to kill him. His voice was sharp and dangerous, as if you were sliding your fingers against the blade of a knife. You didn't think you could say anything to convince him to hold back? Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that then. Though you couldn't lie. You were curious to see what he would have done if you hadn't stopped him. We arrived at the bar that Ryan had invited us. Hey, it's... His fake smile dropped as he saw that Milo had joined you. You two. You looked at him condescendingly. Sorry? Did you not think I would bring him? I thought it would be just us two, you know? Because we actually worked on the project. Well, sorry about that. You smiled in a fake manner. And he glares at Milo. And Milo glares back. Ryan looks away as if annoyed. Ryan droops down closer to you and whispers, "Don't you think this is too much? I mean, all this for him?" I'm not sure I like what you're trying to say, Ryan. Ryan feels Milo stare at him from behind. Oh no. Never mind. When have you ever listened to me anyways? It'll end up badly, you know. Thanks for the warning. But I know what I'm doing. He turned to the bartender to call for our drinks. How nostalgic. Seems you still remember my favorite. Well, yeah, I'm not a monster. The barkeep taps. Ryan's actually not that bad. Like, what? Move out the way. Ryan's not even that bad. I kind of feel bad at doing this to him every time. Shit. Whatever though, it has to be done. I don't know, I can't really hate Ryan. He was a victim before too. So, I don't know. The barkeep taps our drink onto the counter and we cheer to finishing our project. To us. And another year year of our professors torturing us. He puts the glass to his lips. You grab the edge of the glass before he can drink. Hey, what gives? I just wanted to add a bit of flavor. You pull out a small bag and dump it into his drink, not breaking eye contact. What the hell did you just drug my drink in front of me? Go ahead. Drink it. Hell no. Must be crazy to think I'd drink that. There's no way. Barkeep, that's cute. You make it sound like you have a choice. You grab his hand tightly and stare into his eyes. Drink it. What? Like, I know what you did, Ryan. Did you think I'm that naive? Come on. It's only fair. You're crazy. Am I, Ryan? Weren't you the one who did it first? He shrinks away from you and tries to leave, but Milo stops him. And where do you think you're going? So I don't know. Ryan looks back at you and then at him. I don't know, Ryan. You could leave now, but would you really want to? You push the drink in front of him. To our project. May we have another good semester. Shaking, he picks up his drink and drinks it. His eyes darting, he tries to run off, but Milo stands in his way. Where do you think you're going? Out of the way. Milo lunges for him, but Ryan is able to dodge. Look at you. Slippery little rat. He runs at you, shoving you onto the floor with a thud. Eyes wide, Milo runs to you as Ryan gets away. My boo! He holds onto you carefully and cradles you, before glaring in the direction that Ryan ran off to. He tries to lunge for him, but you grab onto his arm. Bad boy! Down! He hesitates. But don't worry. He's learned his lesson. It would be suspicious if we get rid of him now. And anyways, I doubt he'll ever mess with you again. Come on now, Milo. Let me buy you a drink. You did such a good job. Dragging his attention away from Ryan, you meet Milo's gaze. You just wanted him to look at you. And only you. Wow. Not so sneaky, that one. We're just like, here, take some of this little dust. You'll love it. It's gonna taste really good later. And so college life went as normal. Whatever. Whenever you saw Ryan, he would hurriedly walk towards the opposite direction. And Milo started to take up cooking, strangely enough. He had always said he would make a good house husband. He said that? He would proudly give you his food and let you taste test it. I want to be able to cook for you when we get married, he'd say, blushing. When, by the way. Not if. Guys, not if. When we get married. Every dish he made was more delicious than the last. But he started to realize. Where are you going? Don't you remember you have classes today? Lunch? What are you talking about? It's almost dinner. You're doing okay? Let me take you back to your dorm. You've been feeling a bit off lately. But your memory was deteriorating. Huh? Something you must have done. He was using your lessons well, wasn't he? And while Milo was concerning over you, you could feel him smiling at the results. A protective dog looking after his master. And you couldn't be happier. And so, for a while, nothing else out of the blue went on. It was always just you and Milo. Weirdly enough, Milo seemed to cook for you less and less. What? Why? The strange fog that you had gotten before was slowly lifting. And it was infuriating you. More affectionate. He was hugging and clinging to you. As if he was resisting it. As if he was stopping himself. How sweet. How cute. How lovely. How kind. How weak. How pathetic. How insufferable. How disgusting. So close to creating the perfect love, and yet was backing out? It seemed to you, despite how much he had changed, the old meek Milo was still holding himself back. How sad it seems you haven't pushed him enough. You had to break him. Well then, there was only one thing to do. Push him to the brink. Just one final push. What's this push this time, I wonder? Oh, it's just like almost breaking up. That's what it is. He hates that. He was walking with you across campus as usual, looking around, fidgeting a bit. Is there something on your mind, Milo? Milo stops for a moment and hesitates. You've really changed me for the better. Before I was such a weakling, pushed around constantly. But now? No one will dare do such a thing. He holds your hand tenderly. And now I'm happier than ever. It's all thanks to you. He leans his head against your shoulder. I want to make you mine. We're gonna be together forever, right? He breathed out slowly as you heard his words. Poor, simple Milo. His fate was sealed for good. Just one more push. I wish that were true, Milo. That we could be together until our graves. Well, let's be honest. My boo. Do you really think that will happen? Do you really think I would never break up with you? Milo. No. No! I won't let you. You're mine! My one and only lover. After all those times I protected you. After all I've done. You're just going to throw me away like trash? Like junk? No. You and I promised we'd be together. If it's not with you. I knew it. I shouldn't have put a higher... Whoa, 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 wait a minute. What? I should have put a higher dosage? Wouldn't you just rely only on me? Then? So I could always take care of you? So I'd be your entire world. Milo. There's nothing left for me. I only exist for you, nobody else. Only you! Without you, what's the point of living? Why should I even exist? Oh shit. Milo! I gotta make another decision, wait! Your own snap causes Milo to flinch. It was the first time you'd ever raised your voice at him. I don't want to leave you. I want to be with you until death do us part. But time is not kind to us. We could drift apart. Or fight. No. No, we won't. Oh, but we will. Then what about those around us? Do you think they won't try to tear us apart? You lean closer to him next to his ear. My boo. It's the world around us that wants to take us apart. They're always planning, scheming, watching us fall apart. Don't you see? There's no way to escape it. Unless... You lean back, closing your eyes as if contemplating. Well... Maybe there's a way. Milo's eyes light up. He leaned closer to you. What? What is it? Whatever it is. I refuse to let them take us. You cocked your head slightly. The final push. The only way for us to stay together forever is to protect me. To get rid of them. Go here. Boop. Blue or red first? Red! This world is a cruel place, isn't it, my boo? All this rot that tries to tear us apart. Then there's only one thing left. Oh, one thing for you to do, sorry. Destroy them all. When they're all gone, then I will be yours. And just like that. Freaky Milo! Milo's eyes had changed. You weren't sure, but it felt like a haunting red. Ready to slaughter them all off. Milo, you understand what I mean, right? I'm sure if it ever comes to that, you'll know what to do. My boo has always been so smart. I know. Look at those eyes. Whoa. That's why I will protect you from everyone in this world. I'll make sure everyone has an eternal sleep. And break their ribs so they never wake up again. You can't help but smile happily at the results. This next part will be fun. You better hope so. Or I will go back. It had taken you a while to track him down properly, but there he was, in your line of sight. Ryan. Who actually isn't all that bad. You walked up to him quietly. Ryan, Hey, buddy. You flinched. No, he flinched. He flinched at your voice and started to back away. What do you want from me? We're done. Done. You hear me? I've already sent transfers to another college, so. Oh, Ryan. What are you so afraid of? That Milo might come after you? His face was full of nothing but rage towards you. You were the one who forced me to bully him. To do all those things. What are you talking about, Ryan? I never said that. Or at least you have no proof. Seriously. Haven't you done enough already? All this training for Milo? Blaming me for sending all those goons after you? Even though you were the one who did it to yourself? What kind of insane person would do that? Like, what? Forcing me to drug you? Okay, I'm remembering now. I'm remembering it now. I'm great. They're making me drink that with Milo there? Ugh. Seriously, what's wrong with you? It's all a part of the diabolical plan. Just leave me alone. I did everything that you asked, right? One more thing. You smiled slightly as he snapped at you. All this. It's all your fault. All those people died. I'm still in this situation. I wish you would just die. Leave me alone. Please don't make yourself into such a saint. Weren't you the one who wanted to prank all those people? Even though you knew it was dangerous? And who was the one who shifted the blame to others so you wouldn't be jailed? Don't you think it's the least you could do after you cheated on me? Come on, just admit it. You were the one who resigned yourself to this punishment. You have no one to blame but yourself. Poor Ryan. You refused to break up with me. I didn't want to be with you anymore. I just... He's hyperventilating from the stress. It was a joy to watch him struggle. Just like when you were together with him. It was so entertaining. Watching him flounder about. Uh-oh. Watching him cry. Watching him beg. Forcing him to go through such lengths to get rid of you. When you got bored of him, you tricked him into cheating with someone. He was never your perfect love in the first place. Never would have been. The only hope for failures like that is to crush them to dust. Fine, you win. He stops for a second, not believing what he heard. What? You're right. You did what I asked you. And I promised I would let you go. His eyes tell you he doesn't believe you. He knows you far too well. Well, after this one thing, I knew there was a catch. You pull out a USB and Ryan's eyes widen with fear. Is that... It is. The last piece of evidence that proves that you were the one who killed those people. It would be a shame if it went into the wrong hands. Ryan lunged at you, desperately trying to grab the USB from your hands, but you dodged him. That's the spirit. Give it! Give it to me! I will. Right from my hands. Fight me if you have to. Take it from me and it's all yours. Without another word, Ryan tackled you to the ground. He tried to swipe at the USB over and over again. You struggled to move with his weight on you. He took the USB with ease. Finally! Finally! Why does he have eyes all over him? I don't get it. Before he could make another move, Ryan was lifted into the air by the neck. Oh, by his neck. What is this sound? His choked out breathing, clawing as he tried to get Milo's hands off him. The USB dropped to the floor with a clatter and... Milo stepped on it, shattering it instantly. And what do we have here? Milo's grip tightened as tears grew in Ryan's eyes. I didn't know we had a rat problem. He turned to you, wanting to know if he could kill him right then and there. But you shook your head simply. It would be a mess if we don't have anything to clean up with. With a grimace and a growl, Milo threw Ryan down onto the floor with a thud. Milo kicked his stomach, causing the wind to be knocked out of Ryan. If I see you near my lover ever again, I will finish the job. Coughing and sputtering, Ryan crawled away to safety, crying as he did. He turned to you, clearly filled with rage. How dare that scum touch you, after all that he did to you? And you even let him go. You really are too kind, my boo. You let out a sad sigh as Milo glared in Ryan's direction. Who knows what he might do next, though? I'm still afraid he might target me again. I'm so in danger. Save me. Milo hugged you and suddenly again, caressing your back. Don't worry, my boo. You're right, this world is so dangerous and filled with horrid people. But don't worry. He let go of a second, looking into your eyes. I will never let them touch you. Because you are mine, and mine alone. His eyes looked into yours. It felt as if you could feel the heat from his burning red eyes. For a while you wondered about the whereabouts of Ryan. He seemed to have disappeared suddenly, and without a trace. Milo, in the meantime, seemed to have taken up his love for cooking again. He had promised you an exciting meal for your two's anniversary together. I promised that it would be something special, my boo. Something that you will never forget. It was strange, though. You had never seen him so excited before. You wondered what he had in store for you. Despite you trying to look around, it seemed Milo was determined to keep it a surprise. And so you waited. Then, on your anniversary, you found him inside of your dorm. How strange, you thought. You never gave him a copy of your key. With his apron and candle lit lighting. Okay. He eagerly waited for you to sit down. I'm sorry it took so long. It was hard to find the ingredients for this recipe. I hope you enjoy it. He said it normally, as if nothing was strange about it. Oh, strange, but his eyes were still filled with red. As if he were waiting for something. As you both sat down, you looked at the soup that lay before you. It was... Oh, it says read. It was red and thick, and the smell was something indescribable. Dipping the spoon into the pot, he gestured for you to open your mouth. Say, ah, here comes the airplane! And fed you as it went on. This is really tasty, my boo. Is it really? You'd make a great house husband. His face reddened at that compliment and looked away shyly. Oof. I was afraid that... Okay. That you might not like it, but... I shouldn't have been. After all, you're perfect. I could make more if you like, though maybe not the specific dish. And why is that, my boo? It has a very rare ingredient in it. I don't think I could get it anywhere. Oh, get it again. He looked at you with enthusiasm. But don't worry, I can make you plenty of other dishes. Just as amazing as the next. As he smiled, you saw something move inside of the soup. Ugh! It looked at you as if you were afraid. The soup looked at me? Wait. It took you a second, but you recognized the color of it. Ryan! Buddy! Ryan's eye. Oh no! Guys, I actually really like Ryan. He's not even that bad. He's a victim. He's a victim of abuse. But he's a part of the story, like, every single time, just using Ryan as a scapegoat. We could use anybody else, just not Ryan. Maybe Desmond? Yo. Ooh, that's a big ass eye too. Nigga could see very far. Whoa. And another. Inside of the spoon that Milo was trying to feed you. A pause. Milo seemed to shrink away for a second. Sorry, is something... No, Milo. Nothing's wrong. Oh, we nasty. He couldn't help but smile as you took a bite. I bet it like, you know, like those jelly candy thingies or whatever, the jelly fruits, and people bit into it and then it would like, you know, that's that. Of course, I have no doubt, my boo. I can't wait until you cook your next rare meal. How tasty. You really have finally made it. Such a wonderful flavor he has. Your perfect love. A cannibal's love! Ah! You were fed by your perfect love! Chef! I'm so excited for the other ones. Let's see what happens. No matter what, the world will always find a way to take us apart. Got you. Blue! As if he would do anything to make you his. Yes. He does know what you're talking about. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? You were always mine to begin with. Should have taken you earlier. To somewhere where no one else could find you. You nearly laughed at the results that you had produced. You couldn't wait until he broke. He broke right there. Ryan, my boy. Something loomed over Ryan as he laughed. You could feel Ryan shudder as he felt a presence behind him. The air was heavy and thick, as if every breath were steeped in poison. Milo's eyes weren't one of a human's anymore, as if it were something far more sinister. Ryan opened his mouth as if to come up with some excuse, but... Oh! Before he could say anything, Milo pulled out his bat. Wham! Without another word, swung it towards his legs. That's what we taught him. And the sound of his bones splintering filled the air. There was a blood-curdling scream as he grabbed his leg in agony. The sound of howling pain echoed in the air. How unfortunate for you. Oh no. You noticed out of the corner of your eye a shadow of people coming to see the commotion. You have to go, Milo. They're going to find us. Milo turned to the shaky Ryan, grabbing his collar. If you tell anyone about this, your skull will be the next baseball for me to hit. Throwing him onto the ground, you and Milo made your escape. After escaping from the scene, you felt Milo's gaze burning through you. I think we're far enough away. You grabbed at Milo's arm, but he only stared at you, unmoving. Why were you talking to him, my boo? It was nothing important. At least, not anymore. Did you like him? Past tense? I don't know. I did. It was a simple question that made you stand on end. The way you were looking at him, watching him. That's what it was, wasn't it? He growled viciously, as if imagining tearing his head off. I was It doesn't matter. You belong to me now. You would never go back to him. I will make sure of it. The blue in his eyes left you speechless, as if frozen by his words. And yet somehow, you felt happy beyond belief. Yeah, that's what we wanted. In the beginning, yeah! Just as he had said, Ryan seemed to have transferred schools. Okay. Ryan is safe now. He's no longer involved. However, it didn't seem like Milo had let go of his anger towards him.
Oh, brother!
Milo! And towards you. Yet still he took care of you. And he was always by your side. It was strange, you thought, when he suddenly took up cooking again. Uh-oh. He would often mutter to himself as if you did your projects. Oh, as you did your projects. And you watched him cook. You had hoped that he would be planning something exciting for you. And so he did. One seemingly normal afternoon, he gave you some cookies. What? That he had baked earlier that day. I hope you like it. It's made with love. He looked at you tentatively. Ooh, as you ate them without thought. You should have been more careful. It felt hard to breathe when you woke up. Uh-oh, we've been kidnapped. Yep. And this is with the drugging route before, so. Coughing and sputtering, you were bound to a chair as the ropes rubbed against you. You felt pain and soreness everywhere, as if someone had knocked you and kicked you as you slept. Though it was dark, your eyes were slowly adjusting. As you saw two eyes looking back at you. "My boo," you managed to say. You felt oddly dazed and tried to go closer to him, but you couldn't feel your legs. Sunlight came through the sides of the building, and you finally saw his face. His eyes blue and cold, but his face slashed in blood. "I hope you had a nice sleep." His voice was surprisingly gentle, but it still had a hint of stiffness to it, as if his voice hadn't spoken for a while. I really did want to do it more gently. But as it turns out, I still messed up on cutting your tendon. Fucking legs are gone. So I just took the whole thing. You know? His smile was wide and unnerving, and he seemed so happy about what he had done. "I'm not as good as Ryan. I know I never will be." I didn't say that. But that's okay. You will always be mine now. You can't run anymore. Obviously. It took you a while to realize what he meant. Ah, of course. The red that was slathered on his face. The choice of words. You looked down. You couldn't touch the floor anymore. Your legs were gone. What was left of them were sewn up, as if a doll. Your legs were gone. You started to breathe heavily. Everything felt as if it were crashing. "Don't move, you're going to..." And then you start laughing. So happy. So brilliantly happy. Yay! Our legs are gone! Yay! Mel looked surprised, not knowing what to say. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. You've done well, Milo. You couldn't stop laughing. Couldn't stop smiling. A never-ending echo of pure happiness. Of full insanity. This is what I wanted, Milo. Finally. Finally, you've truly done it. You're perfect. The laughter, the final end goal fulfilled. You couldn't have been happier. Insanity, disgust, maybe, others might say. But you couldn't care less. To you, this was, without a doubt, your perfect love. A kidnapper's love. Anyway, oh wow, the top and the bottom. Bro, you were taken by your perfect love. Oh yeah, we got a picture. This psychopathic picture. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't even see his finger there before. Oh my gosh. Stalking him. I understand. Let's find the best time to ambush. That's right, my boo. Oh my gosh. Stalking has so many different applications. How useful. Wouldn't it be fun to have a stakeout together? Together. Yeah, together. He fidgets with his hands in nervous happiness. Cute. Even with his more violent nature, he still maintained his romantic side. Get out of here. We're gonna get the hat, right? We used to date, so I know his schedules. It should be easy. I see him tense up at this new information. What? It makes a fear and jealousy cloud his eyes. What a cute reaction. My boo, are you jealous? Afraid he might take me away from you? I would never let you escape. You're mine, you know? Yes, I do know. It's just a jest. As if I would ever go back to him. Yeah, that's so awful, right? We were just toying with each other anyways. Him more than me. Lies! It was all lies anyways, just something to kill time. Rude. It was obvious that Milo wouldn't let this go so easily. Why don't we focus on watching over Ryan first? Or would you rather stalk me instead? You said it as if it were a joke, but you watched as Milo's eyes widened. Cute. Adorable. But we'd have to be a bit more hidden, so I got these. You pulled out some matching hats that you had gotten. I think you would look good in them. This is... Do you not like my gift? He hugged it close to his chest, almost in a childish manner. No, this is mine now. Aw, how cute. He fidgets awkwardly, seeming a bit flustered that he had been complimented. From wolf to puppy. It was very like him. What is this hat? It's a little beanie. He put it on afterwards. How does it look? How handsome. He's looking away, not sure what to say. Oh, whoops. Wrong button again. Well, then let's get to work. It's the least he deserves for what he's pulled. Wait. I mean, we're not gonna, like, cyberbully him, though, right? Oh, never mind. Oh, well, no, it's not gonna be cyberbullying. But Milo got impatient. So, yeah, it was normal stalking, and then Milo got impatient. Oh my gosh! At first, it was just acts of violence, breaking windows, trashing his dorm. A little bit out of control, you thought. Next was the letters, sending him threat after threat. Cutting out words and letters, promising to tear off his head and legs. Pictures of his friends, promising to gut them alive. Oh my gosh. You'd almost felt bad for him, the way Milo tore into him. At some point, he couldn't leave his dorm room for a bit. Afraid that someone out there would kill him if he had stepped out. You could tell Milo was amused at this. Whatever sense of guilt he had was gone. After all, to him, Ryan deserves this more than anything. He tried to hurt you, and it was a threat to his everything. It was enough to almost make you laugh. It became harder to meet Ryan in person to work on our project. Oh, your project. Something wrong, Ryan? I haven't been seeing you in class. At least it doesn't seem like you've been slacking on our project. This is too much. It's Milo, isn't it? Please. Please tell him to stop. I know what I did was wrong, but I don't want to live like this anymore. All these threats. He's breaking into my dorm. I'm not sure he would even listen to me anymore. He seems hellbent on getting revenge. But this is what you wanted, right? Please, let's make it stop. You ponder a bit, contemplating on shortening Ryan's suffering. Milo's been too rough lately. As much as I'd hate to admit it, I don't need you to finish this project with me. So I'll convince him. You have my word. You can see his shaking stop, the relief in his eyes bringing back life. Really? Of course. Let's do well in this project together. Anything for you, Ryan. It wasn't just Ryan that Milo watched. You would notice that he could never tear his eyes off you either. Oh my gosh. It had almost scared you the first time you saw him standing outside your dorm in the middle of the night. His eyes never wavering, watching, observing. At some point he had disappeared and started to come inside your dorm at night. It was almost clumsy the way he tried to get into your dorm. You could hear him walk into your house, the footsteps soft but noticeable. He'd even knocked over something like an awkward puppy. Every night he came in and watched you sleep. He held your hand sometimes, even climbed in bed to sleep next to you. What the fuck? Yo, this guy's a freak. Sometimes he would simply chant your name like a mantra. Oh, what? An obsessive dog worshipping his master as he slept. Some nights he would simply sit there watching you. His eyes hungry as if he wanted to eat you alive. Soon after, you noticed that some of your clothes would go missing for days on end, only for them to be returned to you a couple days later. But there were some that you would never get back. Let me guess, was it the underwear? How strange, I can't seem to find one of my sweaters. It's too bad, too. Had that one for a long time. Milo would tense up a bit every time he would mention something missing. It might just be lost forever. Sometimes it gets eaten in the laundry machine or something, right? A sweater eaten by the laundry machine? How silly. But it made you happy that his mind was so entrapped by you. You were certain. He was about to become your perfect love. It took a while to convince Milo to cease his actions. Even when he promised to do so, you would see him go behind your back to continue. I see, Milo. You do want me to fail then. Want me to move schools so that we're forced to separate. Is that what you're telling me? Do you think you could leave so easily? I simply break your legs and keep you somewhere where no one could find you. How romantic. Couldn't you just hold on just a bit longer, my boo? Then after, you lean towards his ear. You can cut my Achilles? Oh my gosh. You can cut my Achilles tendon and take me as you want. The idea left him breathless. He was smiling. Just keep him alive for me, alright? Just enough to finish this project. Alright, I'll do it. I can't wait until you're completely mine. You're gonna cut my legs a second time? What? There's no going back now. And so with that, Ryan was safe. For now. And you? You were his well-guarded treasure. Milo stopped his threats for now, but his frequency of breaking in would increase. Always contemplating if he should take you right now. As you slept peacefully. He always held your hand near his face. Sometimes you wondered if he was contemplating chopping it off, keeping it for himself. Not that you minded that. So desperate for your touch, to drink up every second of being with you. You wanted more. More! 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 And so for a while, nothing else out of the blue went on. It was always just you and Milo. And so we continued to come to your house, trying silently, watching you as you slept. Sorry, I got... Yet you could hear his breathing. He watched over you night after night. You could tell he really wanted to take you somewhere far away, to perhaps a basement or an attic somewhere where you would never be found. But he was too unsure, too indecisive to do so. Despite what he had changed into, he was still your dog. You needed to be trained on what to do. Just one final push. I could watch you forever, he says. We're gonna be together forever, right? Nah. I should have taken you while you were sleeping. Broken your legs and your arms. Both? Make it so that you can't leave. Milo. There's nothing left for me. I exist for you, nobody else, only you. Without you, what's the point of living? Why should I even exist? Uh-oh. Let's do this, y'all. Wait. Okay. 3, right? Yes! I'm gonna do both, obviously, but which one should I do first is the question. Ba 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 ba. Let's see what he would do if we did the blue first this time. We did red first last time, so. No matter what, the world will always find a way to take us apart. It's cruel, isn't it? Then the solution is simple. Just make sure I can't be taken away. Make it so I'm yours. And just like that, Milo's eyes had changed. It was as if he would simply freeze in place looking at him. As if he would do anything to make you his. I think you know what I'm talking about, right, Milo? Sometimes those kind of things simply can't be helped. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? You were always mine to begin with. How could I ever take my eyes off you? Even during the darkest times. Like in the night when I sleep. You nearly laughed at the results that you had produced. You couldn't wait until he broke. He's broken. Uh-oh. Then he breaks into my house, threatens me with letters and bricks. I can barely leave my door without fearing for my life. Leave me alone. I did everything that you asked. Poor Ryan. It seemed that while Ryan pinned you down, you ended up bruising something on your body. You let out a loud pained noise as you stood up. Ryan didn't seem to notice at all as he held the USB in his hand. He didn't notice Milo coming up to him, hovering and staring. He nearly squealed as Milo grabbed his wrist. And broke his arm with ease? Oh my god, Ryan! Ryan let out a pained gasp as he instinctively dropped the USB, which Milo crushed under his foot. Perhaps I break your other arm too? So maybe you might as well. Or maybe snap your neck. Slow it down there, Milo. My boo, I'm in pain. Upon hearing you call out to him, he immediately dropped Ryan and came by your side. I can't read that. Oh. Are you alright? What happened? Did he hurt you? Growling, he stood up and tried to look for Ryan, but he was nowhere to be seen. Like coward, I'm gonna twist his neck. Oh. Slow down. Once again. Milo tried to chase after him, but you grabbed his arm. Milo, please don't go. His rage turned to worry as he held you. I should have been there. I should have protected you from him. I should have. It's okay, my boo. What I need right now isn't a guard dog, but someone who will care for me. Milo was stunned for a second and nodded. He lifts you up gently and carries you back to your dorm. While he walks, he's silent, looking at you over and over again. His eyes were cold, but his resolve was steady. What was he thinking, you wondered? We're gonna find out, just wait. For a while, Milo took care of you. He stayed in your dorm, cooked for you, cleaned for you. He never left your side as you lay there in bed. At night, he would watch over you as well, his cold eyes staring at you. Damn, does this nigga sleep? Like, what? What is wrong with you? You would always be muttering something in guilt. How could I let my lover get hurt like this? This world is far too dangerous for them. They won't survive. And I. How could I live without them? My boo, I won't fail you again. This guy with the purring. It wasn't long until you had gotten better. You could sit upright again, without any pain. This nigga is just gonna break my leg so that I can't move again and then take care of me all over again. And then once I heal that leg, he's gonna break the other one. And then once I heal that leg, he's gonna break my arm. And when I heal that arm, he's gonna break my other arm. This day's gonna go back to the original leg he broke the first time. Come on. So I got this in the bag. You really are such a wonderful house husband, my boo. Shut up. I'm completely back to full health. Ready to get this leg broken? Let's go. Yeah. It's like, oh. You decide to head out for your next class, but Milo stopped you before you could go out the door. What are you doing, my boo? I won't let you go out there anymore. Strange. Didn't I just... I won't fail again, my boo. I swear on my life. So I thought about it. With the council. Like, what? Oh, not the bat! He drags a bat from behind his back and walks towards you slowly. Guys, my theory is about to be made right now. What's the best way to protect you? To make sure you never get hurt again? I thought about it again and again. And I can't. There's no way to protect you. He looms over you as you back away from him instinctively. So I have to come to a compromise. I will take care of you. Forever. Even if it means I have to hurt you to do so. Before you could even turn around, Milo swung his bat at your legs. F you. He pulled a Songwoo. You could feel your bones snap as he did. And you screaming, falling to the floor. I'm sorry, my boo. He hit you again. And again. You could feel your bones shattering as you coughed up blood. What? I don't want to hurt you, but there's no other way. For a second, he stopped. You heaved heavily, finally forcing air into your lungs as your body ached in pain. You were able to look up at Milo as he stared down at you, tears in his eyes. I'm sorry, my boo. Closed his eyes and it was dark. Wait, did he kill me? Oh, I'm about to say. From then on, you never left your dorm. I was scared. Like, this is the one death ending. Stop, game. Not as if you could have anyways. You were always in bed and often it hurt to move. Milo would cry out next to you, apologizing over and over again for what he did. He took care of you, all of your needs, anything you wanted, he would get for you. And when you got better again... I knew it! I'm a genius. This is the one I actually got right. He would break you while crying again. I love it. A vicious cycle over and over again. He held your hands as he sobbed loudly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even if you hate me, I can't. You lifted your hand. Milo flinched as if expecting you would hit him. But instead you caressed his face, and after shock, he kissed your hand. You're doing wonderfully, Milo. This is like the 8th time you've broken my bones, but this is great! I couldn't have asked for a better boyfriend. Even if it hurt to move, you were content. The shape that had molded him into. How wondrous. It was exactly the perfect love that you always wanted. And that's all you wanted. A perfect house husband. Yay! You were nursed to health by your perfect love! Ah! So we're gonna do the get rid of them one this time. He has the beanie and the red eyes. If only to make sure you sleep well at night. What was it? Yeah, protect anyone. Yeah, from the world, yeah. I got you. I would snap every neck to make it so you slept soundly through the night. Look at this one. You can't help but smile happily at the results. This next part will be fun. Ryan? Uh-oh. How did Milo's hand get so big? Wait. Because that's Ryan. Right there. But like, is this Hulk? Silence filled the air all of a sudden. Milo's hand gripped onto Ryan's face as he looked up. Ryan. Gripping tighter and tighter. He is the Hulk! Oh my gosh! Milo! Ryan's muffled panic and then screams as you hear the sound of cracking. Muffled screaming, the frantic clawing of Milo's hand. You think to yourself that he would break his skull, but he suddenly lets go of him, causing Ryan to stumble backwards and fall. Before Milo crushes the USB and his hand with it. Okay. I was kind of scared for a second. Slowly he comes to you and hugs you. Did he hurt you? No. His words were kind, but his tone? It was as if he were going to crush you in anger as well. Whoa there, buddy. Why me? Don't worry. I will never let this happen again. I won't let those dirty monsters touch you. I will get rid of them. All. I will protect you. Look at his freaky tongue, bro. His voice sounded as if he had made an oath. A promise that had chained the two of you together. He lets go. And all I can see is the red in his eyes. You never saw Ryan again. I would assume so. Ooh. They had found his body fallen at the end of a cliff. No, Ryan! It seemed that he went hiking with some of his friends at night. And never came back? Oh my gosh! Remember that night that Milo wasn't there to watch you sleep? Milo! When you saw him the next day, a faint smell of metal came off of him. Metal? And slowly, just as it were, accidents became frequent around our college. Your college. 2 people in your class that had accidentally stepped on your shoe. Oh my were found dead in a car accident only weeks later? The professor that had given you a hard time and almost failed you was found at the wrong end of town, with his body torn up and his bones broken. Anyone that crossed you would suddenly be dead only moments later. And that night, you would find Milo drenched in red, sitting, watching you. The blood in his face shining from the lights outside. These coincidences, these accidents. It became obvious that they were anything but. And slowly the college became paranoid of who would be the next victim. Bro. The blood eye killer, they called him, with etchings of the eye drawn in red marker. The eye that watched you every night. The eyes of the person who protected you. The police came together, questioning the students around them, desperate to find the killer. When they had questioned you, though, it's quite frightening. I was working on a project with the first victim a while ago. Though I did hear that he had pissed off a lot of people, I didn't think it would end like this. If there's someone that I find could be the killer, why would I think of something like that? No one comes to mind that I can think of. Really, there's nothing to worry about. Whatever was left of the quiet, shy Milo was made into a killer to protect you. He would do anything to protect you, anything to make you safe. All those bodies were simply collateral. I've never seen that word like spelled out. Nice. Disposable things to create the love you deserved. Truly. This was the perfect love you wanted all along. A perfect killer! Oh, it didn't do it. I guess you shouldn't go to the load, right? Because I want to get the little side story. Did I get it? Let's go! I figured it out. I don't know, it's random. I don't know if what I did is what's right, but whatever, I did it. I saved it right here. Oh shit, I can't go back. Whatever, I saved it right before it was gonna end. The part, which ending was it? Oh my god, bro, what was it called? What was it called? The killer one or whatever. Whatever. But I got it. Let's go. It wasn't popping up before. I don't know. It was another daring date for you two. Lovely. Both of you had snuck into a junkyard once again, mostly abandoned by its owner. You were laughing as you hit bottles, splitting its glass all over the floor. Sorry. The 2 of you had just gone shopping. These clothes just don't match you anymore. I'm sure these will look far better on you, don't you think? Leather jacket and a spiked collar just for him. Yes! This is... okay. I love it. He couldn't help but add a little touch of his own in it. The broken heart on the side. It reminded him of how broken he was before. How much his hands shook whenever he got too close to someone. How he had always looked down sheepishly when someone scolded him. How he had always wished he could have been better. How much he wished he could have fought back. But now his hands never shook. He always stared them right in the eye. He always fought back. It was all thanks to his love. He couldn't imagine going back to what he was again. He would never allow himself to go back to what he was again. If for your sake, he would go to the ends of the earth to destroy those you hated. It didn't matter what he had to do, who he had to fight, or even kill. As long as it was for you, he'd do anything. He turned to you as you called him. Milo, you're not just letting me destroy all of this out of kindness, are you? I won't accept such nonsensical behavior. He walked up to you with a smile, accepting the bat from your hands. No, of course not. That's right. He'd be anything just like the hound he was meant to be. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Are you dumb? Anyways, all endings. Let's go. I'm so happy. I genuinely thought this was gonna be short and sweet, but it was not. But either way, that was quite amazing in my opinion. Very much enjoyed that. Anyways, though, that was perfect love. All 8 endings, both routes, all the side stories too, from Milo, Sneaky Milo, and Violent Milo. If you guys enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. Of course, subscribe for more. I'll continue to play more games like this, obviously. Like, what? So, with all of that being said, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my loves.